Yeah, you call me. I'm not going back anywhere. I'm working. You ain't go back. Listen, I'll do it later. I'm working. All right, all right, all right. Can you hear me? All right, give me 1 second. Where everybody at? They thought we ain't doing this shit no more. You hear? This is crazy. They sleeping? Damn, I missed 1 week and everybody forgot. I see you didn't forget. It looks like everybody else forgot. Yeah, I missed not last week. So what happened? I forgot what happened. I guess I wasn't home or something like that. I wasn't home or something like that. But you're on. It's crazy. Listen, should I go on or should I leave them alone? Should I cancel? Should I cancel or should we do a two people show? Let me post in my Discord. Don't cancel. Alright, I'm gonna post in the Discord. The show must go on. Say less. The show must go on. All right then. All right. Well, hopefully this one it won't be too long. Yeah, but if they show up later, they're not getting anything. If they show up later, they're not getting anything because that wouldn't be fair to people who show up. You know what I'm saying? All right. Give me 1 second. Do my announcements. This is crazy. Usually you have a few people. So damn, if I don't make noise about it, then if I don't make noise about it, then nobody. Okay, well, all right. Give me like 5 minutes. Let me post on IG. Let me post on IG and then we'll get the ball rolling. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna post on. I already posted on, and a few people sent me messages before. They were like, "Are we doing? Are we doing Satoshi Saturday today?" So I'm thinking, yeah, people want it. They missing it. Meanwhile, they nowhere to be found. All right, up, pull up, pull up. All right, I'm gonna go on IG for a minute, get the word out. Actually, the smaller the turnout, the higher the likelihood whoever is here is gonna win some sats. You know that, right? Less people is better for the people who show up. You know what I'm saying? All right, go on IG real quick, live, and then we'll get it. We get it crack a lack. You know what I'm saying? Like someone said, the show must go on. One person, two people, 10 people, 50 people, don't matter, right? Don't matter already. So, free Bitcoin giveaway. Let's see if that will bring the people. Because I didn't want to like cancel another week in a row. Then it looks like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not being consistent. The free Bitcoin, it'll bring them. Free Bitcoin will bring them. All right. Free Bitcoin will bring them. Right? And people be getting mad because I'm posting the numbers about the funeral. You know what I'm saying? It don't take no $160,000 to go to Africa. So they're like, leave him alone. No, I won't. All right, let's get the show going. Show must go on. So we're gonna start. Um, Share screen. The show must go on. The show must go on. Oh, wait a second. Let me make sure you can see. Let's get started. Let's get started. All right. Can you see the slide? All right. Nick, did you hear what somebody said? Let me address this real quick. Somebody said Knicks game on, bro. Come back in an hour. Can y'all believe this shit? Can you all believe this shit? He said the Knicks game is on. I'll come back in an hour. Bro, your priorities is fucked up. You see what I'm saying? And the fact that you said this to me shows that, I don't know, man, there's no hope for you. You literally said you're going to watch some basketball game that is not going to pay you. And don't tell me you sports betting. That's dumb too, right? Damn. I know folks be thinking these things, but I don't be thinking you're going to actually say it out loudly. Nah, somebody told, because I'm trying to drive traffic from IG. Somebody said the Knicks game is on, so they're gonna come back when the game is done. And this is why you're gonna be broke, right? Because you choosing sports over education. You're choosing entertainment over knowledge. This is why most of you guys are trapped, right? Facts. We're not entertaining those type of people. Don't even come back here. Don't even come back here. If you come back and you win something, I will not give it to you. Because your mindset is fucked up. You're the type of person that will end up having to do a GoFundMe and shit. Because your priorities are fucked up. Anyway, let's get going. So, Satoshi Saturday, week number 5. I skipped last week. So, boom. We're going to do it like we still got 80 people on here. It don't matter, right? You guys are important. The fact that you showed up, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you showed us shit. Everybody might win something. You know what I'm saying? That makes it dope. Everybody might win something. I might just say, fuck it. We're not even going to do a quiz. Everybody gets 21,000 sats. You know what I mean? What y'all think? What y'all think? If the numbers stay low like that, we're not even going to do a quiz. Once we're done, just drop your your address, and then whoever is here from the beginning, drop your wallet address. We take it from there. But anyway, this is Satoshi Standard. It's not a crypto hype show. As a matter of fact, can you guys? Yeah, we'll do that. No quiz today. But let me see who is here. So who is here? We got Big Silly Edible. So Big Silly Edible, you are number 1. You've been here. So Big Silly, we're not even gonna do a quiz. The people who are here and stay on to the end, everybody wins free Bitcoin. So Big Silly, the Fab Life, just start sending me your wallet. Ogun Sinohola at Ogun. Ogun Sinohola 5229. You number 3. Harris, number 4. However, you have to stay on. Just because you're here now, Harris, number 4. Trade with Dr. Chaz. Okay, Dr. Chaz is here. Trade with Chaz. You number 5. Trade with Dr. Chaz. True and Dope. I see you, boy. True and Dope is number 6. Thunder. Thunder has been here. Thunder. All right. Young Kid AJ. Always here. Young Kid AJ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who am I missing? No, the Instagram people don't count. The show is on YouTube. You have to be on YouTube. Instagram people don't count. So we got True and Dope, Thunder. I got Thunder, right? We got Thunder, Young Kid, Ogun, Fab Live, Big Silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So far, we got 8 winners for showing up and being consistent. You know? But yeah, anyway, let's keep it going. This is not a crypto hype stream. This is not a gambling channel. This is not financial entertainment. This is a financial exit strategy. We extract from Wall Street. We convert it into Bitcoin. TK, I got you. We convert it into Bitcoin. We build a sovereign treasury. Trading is the tool. Bitcoin is the destination. Weak money is temporary. Scarce money is permanent. Every week we gonna stack. Every week we show the receipts. Every week we redistribute. If you stay here for 52 weeks, you will not recognize your financial life. We're trading fiat, we converting it to Bitcoin, and we are exiting the system. Let's begin. TK, you number 9. So everybody who is on here, make sure you DM me your Lightning wallet address. Lightning wallet address. If you don't have it, go to Wallet of Satoshi. You can download it in the App Store, Wallet of Satoshi. Your wallet address will look like TK, and then we have KDR 481. So you got me? Shit, I don't give a damn. As a matter of fact, I'm about to block you and the other guy for telling me you choosing. The fact that you're choosing to watch the Knicks game, you and the other guy, I'm about to block you guys just because your priorities are fucked up. So I know it's a choice, but you're making the wrong choice, and I can't surround myself with people who are retarded. And you and the other guy, you guys are retarded. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's your choice, it's still a retarded choice. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, DM me on X. No, DM me Instagram. If you got my Instagram, send me the wallet address. Let me know what your name is on here, right? Make sure it's matching. You know what I'm saying? Instagram. But yeah, so we started with orientation, right? Preschool. We are still in preschool because we're in week 5. Preschool is going to be 1 to 8 weeks. Then we're going to jump to elementary school, then middle school, high school, university, and then graduation, right? If you've been here before, you already know what this is. This is the bird box, the crazy people who are actually the smart people, right? The people who don't want to open their eyes. The people who don't want to open their eyes are the people who are choosing to go watch the Knicks game, right? And the ones who are here trying to learn are deemed the crazy ones, right? Because we're not following the road that everybody is traveling on. You know what I'm saying? So my job is to force the world, whoever wants to listen or whoever don't want to listen. My job is to force and open your goddamn eyes. You know, if it means I have to pay you to learn, I'll pay you to learn. You know what I mean? So that's good. It shouldn't even be about the sats. It should be about the fact that we are here. It's Saturday. It's Satoshi Saturday. You get to stack sats on your own. You get to show up here. We vibe. We talk about Bitcoin. And you have the opportunity of earning some sats, right? I'm redistributing it. When the market is good to us, we extract from Wall Street and then we park it into Bitcoin. So that's what we are doing here. Satoshi Saturday. Even if you don't win something, you don't win nothing, you're going to win knowledge, right? Or you can go out there and earn your own Bitcoin, get paid in Bitcoin, go on an exchange and buy Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? This is just an extra thing that I'm doing to push everybody. I'm doing my part. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do your part too. So over here, no Lambos are needed. We don't need Lambos over here. No made up inspirational stories. Just pure knowledge acquired through experience and pain. So every week, as much as I can, I'm going to show up, right? I'm going to show up and I'm going to give you the game. All the game I got. As though this is the last time I got. Because I don't know when the last time is, right? Aku the Explorer. Hi, Ghana. Who's this? Who's Aku the Explorer? Who's Aku the Explorer? Aku the Explorer, I know you. You my country folks or something? Wait, where's my phone? Carsey. Oh, Carsey showing up. I'm proud of you, Carsey. Carsey, I'm proud of you. Ghana girls. You don't marry me, yo. What y'all know about that? Ghana in the house. Okay, let's go. So this is the Bitcoin clock, right? I took this earlier on today. At the time when I took this, the Bitcoin exchange rate, which is not a Bitcoin price, is just the dollar exchange rate, right? Because if you are in a different country, the exchange rate is going to be different. It's going to be denominated in their own local currency, right? If you're in Ghana, it'll be in cedis. If you're in Nigeria, it'll be naira. If you're in the UK, you know, the pound sterling. If you're in Japan, the Japanese yen, right? If you're in Mexico, pesos. So it's just the exchange rate. It's not the value of Bitcoin. One Bitcoin will always be one Bitcoin. It's like if you have a house, one house is one house. You know what I'm saying? And then within the house, you can break it down into, different rooms. Within a house, you can have 5 rooms, 6 rooms, right? Or even within a room, you can break it, put bunk beds in the room, right? What of Kenya? What about Kenya? So Bitcoin block height 945,637. We at epoch number 5. At this time, we have mined collectively. When I say we, I'm talking about the human race, humanity, man. When I say man, it includes women, right? Mankind. We have extracted 20.01 million of the 21 million Bitcoin that will ever exist. There's less than 1 million Bitcoin left. We have a population, world population of over 8 billion people with an asset that has a fixed quantity of 21 million. There are about 60 million millionaires in the United States alone. If all the 60 million millionaires decide to buy Bitcoin, they will not be able to get 1 Bitcoin each. You get what I'm saying? So there's 21 million Bitcoin. There's 8 billion people. We are scheduled to hit about 10 billion humans by the year 2050, right? So the demand for Bitcoin is going to go higher as the population grows, as people get smarter. But the quantity of Bitcoin that would exist will remain the same. So there's a common sense is supply and demand, a growing population that is wanting something that you can't make more of. So if you are here, if you are alive now and you have the opportunity to stack some sats, do not waste time, right? Y'all with me? Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting down. It looks like a few people are tapping in, but oh well, it is what it is. I am giving away 210,000 Satoshis today. Nobody else is doing that, right? Block, Cash App did a promotion 2 weeks ago, and it was for a limited period of time. They only did it for 4 days. They had a fixed amount. They distributed that amount, and that was it. They can't keep up, right? And that is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got that? You got the $5? Yeah, they did the $5. They spent about $1 million. When I'm done, by the time like I decide not to do this no more, I would exceed what Block is doing in terms of sats and in terms of dollars spent with no sponsors, right? Anywho, so this is the heat map. This is the crypto heat map. So right before I started, as you can see, is a red day. Bitcoin is down minus 1.84%. Ethereum down minus 2.40%. XRP down minus 2.94%. So you see all these shit coins are down. They all follow Bitcoin. They're all trash, right? Bitcoin price exchange rate, 75,786. But here's the thing. A few weeks ago, I was giving y'all Bitcoin when Bitcoin's price was 65K, 63K, 69K, 67K, right? So all the Satoshis that I gave away, if you have those sats now, they have actually appreciated in value from 2 weeks ago. Young Kid AJ, you've won a lot. I think Harris has won a lot. You can go check the value of those 21,000 sats or 50,000 sats or whatever, however many sats you won, and check if the value has gone up. Even with Cash App doing that donation, that $5, if you check the $5 now, I promise you it's worth more than $5. Can anybody check their Cash App? I don't know if it's all together, but check and see that when they gave you the $5, it was $5. But check to see if it's still $5 or has it earned more cents to it. And that's what Bitcoin does. So eventually, one Bitcoin is going to be 750,000. One Bitcoin is going to be 7 million, right? One Bitcoin is going to be 70 million. Now, we might not be alive to see a $70 million Bitcoin, but it's going to happen, right? And once you understand that, you're going to try to accumulate Bitcoin, not just for yourself, but for your kids and your kids' kids and your kids' 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 kids. Because you might not be here for it, but they're going to be here for it. And your existence should matter. Your knowledge should matter. Being their dad, being their granddad, being their grandma, being their mom should mean everything, right? Their life should be much better because their mother or their father, when Bitcoin was at 75K, they didn't choose to go watch the Knicks game. They didn't say, hey, the Knicks game is on. Fuck the future of my kids and my grandkids. Let me go watch a game that's not going to do anything for me. Your kids they're going to be so proud of you because this is like buying a piece of Manhattan in 1920 or something, right? Imagine if your parents bought land in Manhattan in 1920 and they kept it in the family and they passed it on to you. By the time you finished college, you would have been set. You would have been sitting on multi-millions, right? Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting there. Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm dropping. All right, let's keep it going. So here's the thing. We go through this every week. Do you have money? If the answer is no, then the next question is, do you have a job? If the answer is yes, then you need to study Bitcoin. After you study Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. If you have money and the answer is yes, just buy Bitcoin. If you have money and you say not for Bitcoin, it means you don't understand Bitcoin. And why don't you understand Bitcoin? Because you haven't put time into studying Bitcoin. Because if you study Bitcoin, if you study money, you're going to buy Bitcoin. You're going to save in Bitcoin. It's a no-brainer. Do you have money? No. Do you have a job? No. Then go find a job, right? The Bitcoin is not going to buy itself. You're going to need money. You're going to need to provide value in the marketplace, in your community. And once you provide value, somebody is going to pay you for the value that you provided them. What does providing value means? Just do something, right? Be useful. Don't be useless. If you're useless, then nobody is going to pay you for anything. But if you know how to talk, if you know how to sew, if you can teach people how to swim, if you can help walk dogs for people, if you can be a babysitter, if you can drive and be a driver, an Uber driver, if you can do DoorDash, if you can cut grass, right? Whatever value you can provide somebody, whatever you can do for somebody that they don't want to do themselves, they are willing to pay you, right? So ask yourself, what value can I provide? What can I do? What demand is out there that I can supply? I can fill that void. You can do OnlyFans, right? If you got a nice ass, you look good, you got nice feet, Aku the Explorer just said, OnlyFans. Whatever you do, get it how you get it. It is what it is, right? Provide value, because providing OnlyFans is valuable. You are feeding somebody's fetish, right? They will pay you for it. Take that money and go park it in Bitcoin. Go deliver food, park it in Bitcoin. Go get a vending machine. One guy in the Discord did that. Took money from Wall Street, went and bought vending machines. The vending machines is gonna bring him, I think he said $300 to $400. No, I think like $600 or something like that. $400 to $600 every week. Now you have generated free money coming in to buy Bitcoin on a consistent basis, on a weekly basis. And where did the money come from? The money came from the market. How did you extract that from the market? You learn a skill, right? So for me, I've learned a skill and people pay me to teach them that skill. I'm providing value to the marketplace, to my community, to people who don't understand trading, to people who don't understand money, people who don't understand Bitcoin. You understand? And then when they pay me, I take the money and I buy Bitcoin. You can do the same in your own field, whatever that field is. If you know how to read stars or whatever, you got an insight, you can read people. You know what I'm saying? You got a gift. Whatever your gift is, utilize it and buy Bitcoin. Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting there. 21. All right, let's keep it going. So this might, the people who've been here, it might sound like I'm repeating some of these things, but you know, every week there are new people, right? And so we have to touch bases, make sure that it's almost like a recap, right? Because not the same people showing up. Somebody said it's my first time here, you know, but understand that one Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis, right? And you don't have to have money to buy one whole Bitcoin. You can buy units of a Bitcoin, parts of a Bitcoin. Cash App was able to give people $5 worth of Bitcoin, right? You finna be a fig guru, you know, so don't let the $75,000 or $76,000 Bitcoin price scare you and feel like, oh, I'm late. Let me go look for some shit coins. Let me go look for some cheaper coins. You can buy $5 worth of Bitcoin. And guess what? If Bitcoin 10x's from now, your $5 will be worth $50. So essentially, you are buying $50 for $5 today. right? The person who owns a whole Bitcoin, if Bitcoin goes from 75K to 750K, that's a 10x. So yeah, one Bitcoin will be worth 750,000 if Bitcoin 10x's from here. But if you have $1,000 worth of Bitcoin and Bitcoin 10x's, you still only have a small percentage of a Bitcoin, but that 1,000 will turn to 10,000. So you are buying $10,000 for $1,000 today. Type 21 if you understand this. All right. This is Bitcoin, not crypto. Don't get it twisted. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them put it in the same basket. It's not in the same basket. We are Bitcoiners. We are saving our energy in an asset that cannot be manipulated. Crypto can be manipulated. Cryptos have CEOs. Cryptos have headquarters. Cryptos have management teams. Cryptos have offices, right? Cryptos have marketing budgets. Bitcoin doesn't. That's the difference. So know the difference. Bitcoin is not crypto. There's a difference. All right. Let's keep it rocking. Only two things matter: your time and Bitcoin. Because these are the two things that cannot be manipulated. Everything else can be manipulated. But if you have time, you have the opportunity to become whoever you want to be, whoever you plan to be. Even if you fall down and you're still alive, you can get back up. You have the opportunity to be whatever. Bitcoin gives you the same type of opportunity. You could be broke, right? You could be broken. You could be tired, exhausted. You could have worked for many years and never made any substantial amount of money. Bitcoin gives you that opportunity to become whatever you want to be, to become rich using a different type of money. And this money respects your time. Why? Because it's designed with the same type of properties and characteristics. You can't make more. The same way you can't make more of your time. You feel me? Let's keep it going. Bitcoin faucet. So back in the day, they were giving away 5 Bitcoins for completing this capture thing, right? It was like maybe $1, right? And whenever you did this, you got 5 Bitcoin. That same 5 Bitcoin, if you calculate it today, that is like, shit, 300 and something thousand, right? So a few years from now, a decade from now, the funky 21,000 sats I'm giving away, it might not be anything to you today. But once people start tapping into Bitcoin globally and the demands goes crazy, that Bitcoin I'm giving you, the free sats I'm giving you, is not going to be worth $15 or $20. It may be worth $2,000 for all you know. This is the reason why people did not take advantage of the free Bitcoin back in the day, because they did not know the value. So they're like, I'm going to go watch the Knicks game. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to go watch the Knicks game. I'm sure somebody saw this in 2010, 2011, and was like, I'll rather go watch the Knicks game. And 17 years later, 15 years later, they got a big TV, but no money in the bank because their priorities is fucked up. They like entertainment more than education. You see what I'm saying? Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting down. You feel me? So I'm reminding you now so that 10 years from now, you don't look back and feel like the people who saw this and did not take advantage, right? 183 days. 183 days left for you to change your fucking financial life forever. $183 days left. Bro, shut up before I block you. And before I even go there, see, there's a distraction. But let me use this guy as an example. As a matter of fact, since you are here, Adar Wish, a little distraction, a little distraction. This is a good distraction though. This is a teachable distraction. Shut up, Ada Wash. You an idiot, and I'm about to prove to the people you're an idiot. So real quick, we're gonna keep it here, real quick, and then we're gonna go to Instagram. You know, I mean, we're gonna go to Instagram because I'm gonna show you something. I know I'm ranting, but I'm gonna stay in my bag, in my education bag, right? I'm gonna stay in my education bag. So if you guys see me going a little bit off, bring me back, right? Just bring me back. But I'm gonna make sure this is educational. All right. So, am I showing Instagram? Let me know if I'm sharing Instagram. Chat, let me know if I'm sharing Instagram. Yeah, this will be educational. I promise you. So somebody came on the live, right? And they're like, you talking about Bitcoin, stocks is going up. Talk about stocks. So let me show you who this person is, right? So that you understand how idiotic this person is and how people will miss the opportunity even with the stocks, okay? My memory, I don't forget nothing. So check this out. So you see this? Can you see my screen? I remember, I don't know how I be remembering names like that, right? I be remembering names, but check this out. I'm going to show you something. Because, you know, my whole thing is to teach people how to trade, extract money from Wall Street, right? Oh, at least you know where I'm going, right? Extract money from Wall Street and buy Bitcoin. So we don't give a shit. I literally just told somebody they can go sell feet pictures on OnlyFans. We don't give a shit what you do to get your bread. Get your bread. But the goal as Bitcoiners, right, is to store the value that we exchange our time for. So if I'm getting money from stocks or whatever I'm doing, hustling on the corner, I want to preserve it. And the best asset, the best money to preserve your extracted energy is Bitcoin. We don't care where you getting the money from, the dollars from. We don't care. That is between you and whatever you do. But once you get the dollars, if you want to keep the dollars, you want to park it in Bitcoin and not dollars. If you keep it in dollars, it's a melting ice cube under the sun. And you just giving away the energy that you exchange for. And remember that energy, you could never get it back, right? You could never get the energy back. So this person here, let me show you this person. And this is part of what happened this week, right? So Trump, right? Earlier this week, Donald Trump said, as a matter of fact, let me go back some more. I thought today was going to be a quick show, but apparently it might go on for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Might go on for a minute because we do this thing. Okay, boom. So this is how shit works, right? You know, in life, there are three types of people. There are three types of people. You don't want to be the third type of person who don't know what the fuck is going on. Some people stand in their own way. So earlier this week, right? Or last week, Trump, for the first time in history, Trump said, Palantir Technologies has proven to have great war fighting capabilities and equipment. Just ask our enemies. Donald DJT, President DJT, right? So the moment I seen it, right, as the Black Robin Hood, my goal is to extract information from Wall Street and bring it to the people. So I'm really on brand. I'm doing exactly what I'm who I say I am. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really who I say I am. So if I see an opportunity that I know can make you money so that you can extract some of that money and buy Bitcoin, I don't give a fuck about the company. I'm just telling you, Donald Trump shouts out Palantir. Do what you want to do with this information, right? Okay, now look at this bozo. Let me show you what this bozo did. So if you look at the comments here, this is the guy. This is the guy who is on my live right now, right? This is the guy who's on my live right now. So this is a guy who's on my live right now. So once an idiot, always an idiot, right? So he was like, horrible company. Valuation is absurd. Do you really think they're going to be the only company offering AI military software? Do you actually think this company is more valuable than Uber? Y'all see what I'm saying? I said, who said all of that? Who's thinking about all of that? Stop overthinking. Sheesh. Now see what this guy told me. He said, nigga, shut up. I'm telling you how I feel about the company. But now everyone was hyped about them. They trashed. This one, Michael Berry got right. Here's my point. Some people will stand in their own way. They want to sound smart, right? They want to, they want to say shit that doesn't matter. They want to turn the opportunity into a problem. The president of the United States told you essentially buy this shit, right? He gave the ticker. PLTR is only for is the stock ticker for Palantir. So if you got a little bit of common sense, you know that he is giving you, he telling you go buy this shit, right? Now this man is talking about it's overvalued, blah blah blah. We don't give a shit about that, right? So let me show you what happened. So I started proving, right? When I first posted it, Palantir was at 125, right? Then Palantir went to 128. So you know me, I keep on documenting, right? I keep on documenting. So the same Palantir, I said, I tried to give niggas free game and they turned into Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa. You should have bought the damn call option, right? So Palantir, as you can see, posted it. It was 125 when Trump said buy Palantir. This is how you extract money from Wall Street to stack sats. This is how I'm able to get money so that I'm able to show up here and redistribute some of the money to the people. You sitting there talking about it's overvalued. Shut up. You didn't make any money, right? Because you want to say shit that ain't got nothing to do with anything. We trade price action. So while this bozo was sitting there, right? While this bozo was sitting there talking about it's overvalued, we were printing money. You know what I'm saying? No, this is part of it. Chelsea Child, this is part of it. It's actually part of the show. So this is not just ranting. This is, I'm making a point so that next time, if you see me post and I say, hey, Trump, this, that's opportunity for you to go make money. This is part of the show, right? So you see this? This is the Palantir that Trump posted, and we didn't get him blindly. Of course, we look at price action, but that was confirmation. That was validation, right? So the same 125, I kept updating it, right? So let's go further up. So now you see the same Palantir, right? The same Palantir, 125. This is when Trump posted it. The Palantir is up $15. So that tweet for me, look at this. This is 3,000. That's 6,000. That's 9,000 at this point, right? That is 11,000, 15,000. You see what I'm saying? All from a tweet that I tried to pay it forward and bring some people with me, right? The same thing. You see, money, 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 money. You know? So what was the last one? Palantir again. What was the last Palantir that I posted? And Palantir went up, it went to 140, 149. Right? 149. So I think the person probably came back. He came back and he was like, oh, it's only up $5. Fool, the joint went from 125 to what? That's $25 move. That $25 move made thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. Okay? So when you understand price action and you understand fundamentals and you put it together, you don't stand in your way and be like, oh, it's overvalued. Nobody give a shit about what you think, right? You don't know anything. Okay? So yeah, that was the rant. Let me go back to, that was the rant. But I told you the rant was part of the show. All right? You get it? Bro, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. So 183 days. I appreciate it, Carsey. Carsey just tapped in and we go hard. You know what I'm saying? We go hard. If I'm going hard like that on Instagram, people giving people free game, what do you think we do in the crib? What you think we do at home? Charity begins at home. We go hard, man. You know what I'm saying? That Instagram shit is just crumbs. Just take some crumbs, right? So you have 183 days. Okay? 183 days, your life will be changed if you tap in. 183 days. This is programmed. All right? So if you know what to do in 183 days, that will be the beginning of a new financial life. All right? There's 722 days before the next Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin halving is when the block subsidy is slashed into 2, right? We are 722 days away. Historically, after the Bitcoin halving, the market goes crazy, right? So I have a countdown clock for this, and I have a countdown clock for the 183 days, right? 1,280 days. So if you subtract 180 from 1280, what do you have? And today we already got our winners because y'all came in late. So I have 10 people who are going to win the sats. So I'm not doing a quiz at the end of this, right? 1180, 1100. Who's at 1180? 1280 minus 180. 1280 minus 180 is what? Actually, it's 1280 minus 183. Do that for me. 1280 minus 183. So all these numbers are very important numbers that you don't want to miss. 1097. Yep. So after that, we have about 1097. And listen, if your financial life is not changed, there's nothing out there, there's no other opportunity out there that can outperform the ROI that you can get in that 1097 days. Unless you go win the Powerball or the Mega Ball or something. But nothing else compares. So that's it. So if you're looking at Bitcoin in days, it looks like this, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. In months, like so. In years, like so. In decades, it's going up. Forever and ever and ever. So you don't want to get stuck in looking at the price of Bitcoin in days and feel like, oh, where is it going tomorrow? Where is it going, like by Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday? You want to look at it in years and decades. So the question is, a decade from now, what do you think the price of Bitcoin is going to be? Not 2 months from now, not 3 months from now, not 6 months from now. In 2036, in 2046, in 2056, in 2066. Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting down. right? All right. Let's keep it going. Starting May 1st. Starting May 1st. I just told my Discord this. And we're going to do something incredible, something that ain't never been done. At least we're going to attempt. All right? We're going to attempt to do something that ain't never been done. Because I understand there's a lot of peasants, or not peasants, but a lot of people with peasant money, right? So you yourself might not be a peasant, but your money is peasant. But don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take that peasant money and turn it into king money. And then we take that king money, that king cash, and park it into Bitcoin. And we are starting with $100. Who wants to tap in? Type 21 if you fuck with this. Type 21 if you fuck with this. Listen, we could have put this on Palantir and turned that $100 to $500-$600. Type 21 if you fuck with this. Listen, if you don't have $100 to do this, then you just, I don't know, you below peasant and nobody can help you. There's $100, and this $100, let me show you the trick. So this $100, we're not just gonna trade it, like just trade them for 20%. If you double $100 10 times, how much is it? If you double $100 10 times, so you take 100 to 200, then you take 200 to 400, then you take 400 to 800, then you take 800 to 1600. If you do it 10 times, how much you got? If you double $100 10 times, you get $1,000. Are you sure? 102,000. That is 6 figures. That is 3 figures to 6 figures. That is 102. Who said $2,000? Who said 10,000? Are y'all tripping? Who said $2,000? What makes you think it's $2,000? That is $102,000. That ain't no 2,000. That ain't no 10,000. That ain't no 1,000. You taking 100, then you're looking for 100%. So you turn 100 to 200. Then you take 200, then you get 100% on that. That 200 turns to 400. Then you take the 400, then you get 100% on that. That 400 turns to 800. Then you take 800, then you get 100% on that. That 800 turns to 1600. Then you take that 1600, you buy options, you get 100% on that. You got 3,200. You get it? If you do that by 3,200, I think you at like the 4th or the 5th flip. By the time you get to the 10th flip, if you can do this 10 times, your $100 turns to $102,000. Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting there. And tell me how many more times you got to do it to go from, tell me, once you hit 102, how many more times you have to do it to get to $1 billion? How many more times? Once you get to the 10th, how many more flips from the 10th gets you to $1 million? Nope. Sensei Zay, where your math at? So if you get to 102K, right? That's your 10th. That's your 10th. Somebody said 4. Yep. So you get to 102, right? 102,000. Where's my calculator? Right? 102,000 times 100%. No, 102,000. Let's say 100,000 plus 100%. That turns into 200K. If you could take that 200K plus 100%, that will be your 12th flip. That is at 400K. You go to your 13th flip, 400K plus 100%. That's 800,000. So it's actually 13. It's 13. It's 13 because you're at 800K. You don't need to double the 800. You just need 200K more. You at $1 million. And it takes you, it's like 13 and a half or 13 and a quarter or something, right? All from $100. So now do you see the power of $100? Do you see the power of $100 and a skill? This is like what J. Cole said, $1 in a dream. You got $100 and the skill of trading. The possibilities is insane. Just 14 flips, $1,400, and you can go from 100 to $1 million. And remember, it doesn't have to be done in 6 months. You can say indefinite, however long it takes. Is your girl? I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Right now it's on my Discord. I don't know. I could explore it. Kaylin, do y'all have any suggestions? Do y'all have any suggestions? I kind of wanted to do it for free on the outside, but these people be so, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody will make $1 million and then, man, one guy made $90,000 and just disappeared, man. My birthday suggestion somebody on Instagram was like, how can we tap into the $100 challenge? As a matter of fact, I think you have to be in the Discord, because if we taking you from $100 to potentially 100K or even 20K or 30K, yeah, this will be exclusive to the Discord. Fuck that. I'm not putting this on the outside. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I just got the answer. The answer came to me. I'm not doing it for free. I will post the results for promotion and marketing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some do. I'm not gonna lie. There's some people who show up all the time, but majority of people, when free is attached to it, they assume it's not quality or it's not good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this is the next. We started on May 1st. $100. We flipping it 10 times. And if we get to 100K, do they show the appreciation for value? They don't. Man, you better tap in, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, you know. But yeah, let's keep it going. So now the proof of receipts. Proof of receipts. So will you pay $100 to get it? Nah, that'll be it'll be, because when I think about the reward, $100 to potentially get to 100K. That'll be good for marketing, but these people anyway. So we're gonna go to proof of receipts, right? We on proof of receipts, and proof of receipts is when I go into my Discord, right? Get into my Discord. You know what I'm saying? Get into my Discord, and I show you what we've been doing. So this is proof of receipts. All right. Am I showing my Discord? People are very ungrateful. Am I showing my Discord? Let me know if I'm showing the Discord. And I missed last week, so we might stay here for a minute, right? Might stay here for a minute because I gotta show love, and so you understand. It's not only Palantir that we got in. We use price action, and today I'm gonna give y'all some game on the price action, right? Because we're not just here to talk. I'm here to teach you, right? But I got to let you know that whatever I'm teaching is working for some people. It's working for a lot of people. And these people come from different walks of life, right? With different capital. Some people got big money. Some people got medium money. Some people got peasant money. But it doesn't matter how much money you got. Everybody is winning. So you see SPY, $49, right? 49, right? That is $49 he just made. And this is going to go on for a minute, right? There's a SPY put. A put is when you are predicting that the market is going to go down. Okay? So does everybody understand what a call and a put is? You might already know this, so don't feel like it's not necessary, because some people don't know, right? Some people don't know. So a call, you buy a call option if your analysis tells you that the underlying stock has the potential to go up. So if you predict that the stock is going to go up, you buy a call. If you predict, or if you think, or your analysis tells you that the stock is likely going to go down, you can still make money by buying a put. So when you buy a put and the stock goes down, you benefit from getting the direction right. You get it? So in this case, he bought a put. So this is a 656 SPY put. That means he predicted that SPY was going to go down, and it went down. So because it went down, he got rewarded for getting the direction right. So he bought 2 contracts. He had a same day expiration, which means he bought it on that same day, and that contract expired that same day. It went down, he made 34%, which translated to $84. You know? All right. This person here, Rio, on 4/6, he bought a SPY call. Right? He bought 15 contracts, right? 19% translated. I mean, he bought QQQ, sorry. QQQ call. So if we scroll up, you will see the strike price. This is called the strike price. So he bought a 587 call, right? The same day he bought it was the same day the contract expires. This is what you call a 0-day expiration. This is very risky. But if you know what you're doing and it's part of your style, you can make money. As you can see, 19%. He walked away with $570 in the span of a few minutes. You understand? And these are people just like you, everyday people, just like you. They came in not knowing much, but they've been consistent and they're using the market and the skill that they've learned, and they extracted money from the market and stacking Bitcoin. That is the ultimate goal. Curve, $45. Okay, keep it going. Rio again, $75. All right, keep it going. Another one, this is a put, $42. Okay, let's keep it going. Another one, AMD, $218, right? Let's keep it going. $130. Let's keep it going. $132. Mind you, these are people just like you, people who did not know much. And this is so powerful because regardless of who you are, where you are, you can extract money from the market, right? Let's keep it going. My man Trek Designs, you can see it, $1,230. So over here, you see this was that today's, that day, this was, it's not today, but that day. So this was the total profit, right? But that day, the market came back. So he was down and it came back, cleaned out his losses, and he made an extra 20% net. See what I'm saying? Because he bought time, you know? Let's keep it going. Slave trade. So we got men, we got the women be killing it too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. Yeah, Carsey was in the wait. I had a wait list. There was a lot of people there. And then when the time came, I hit them with the number. And a lot of people couldn't afford it. And I kicked everybody out. It was like 2,500 people on the wait list. But you know, my shit ain't cheap, so I get it. They were like, I can't afford it. I said, bye. I kicked them all out. They thought I was joking. I kicked them all out. So now, when anybody who is in my Discord is paid, everybody who is on there is paid. It's not like those Discords where you go on there as 5,000 people and, you know, it's all free. It ain't paying. No, everybody on there is paid. Some of them paid 10 grand. Some of them paid 8 grand, 7 grand, 5 grand, right? But as you can see, the value is there. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ms. V. Ms. V, Bank of America, banked. She banked on Bank of America. Right? Look at SPY. Who is this? Who is this again? Trek Design. So this is how it works. He bought cost at open. So he spent $62. He bought a call, the 678 call expiring 409, right? When he closed, the $62 that he spent was worth $200, which means his realized profit was $138. That is a 222.59% gain. Realized profit means that money is his. He can take it out and go buy whatever he wants to go buy with, right? It's not floating, it's realized. He done cashed it out. So imagine learning the skill set that allows you to tap in with $60 and walk away with $200. And When we do that $100 challenge, this is what we're going to be doing, right? We are looking to buy, he bought 2 contracts. So we'll probably buy 3 contracts, right? It was $31 each. Can y'all see this? Type 21 if you can see my screen. Because I don't want to just talk without teaching, right? Because some people may not know what options are, and we are not there yet. But as I'm talking, I still want you to pick up some game. So $31. So if we were doing the $100 challenge, we will take that $100 and buy 3 contracts. If that 3 contract, that 100 turn went up 222%, guess what? We done cleared trade number 1 already. You get what I'm saying? Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So that was that, right? Look at curve. Tesla. Got into Tesla. 105. That's 8%, right? Let's keep it going. Key. Let me enlarge it so you see. Total gain, 39%, 221. All right? Let's keep it going. It's a lot. Tesla, $80, right? TSM, $240, right? Avgo on the day. So if you see this, this was on that day, it went down, but the total gain was still $813. See that? That's the total. All right, let's keep it going. Netflix, 104%. So basically, if we were doing the $100, challenge, and you got 104%, you have doubled your $100. But this was on Netflix. There's a leap that we got into, right? 104%, up $1,600. NVIDIA, as you can see, he opened, costed open 15. So I said this the other day. This is how you calculate this. You just move the decimals, right? So this, you move the decimals 1, 2, that is your cost. So if you see a contract that costs 15.33, just move the decimal 1, 2, and that will be how much you paid, right? So he paid $1,500, and when he closed it, this contract, same contract that he bought, was now valued at $1,880. So that means he has made a 22% gain, which translates in dollars, $347, right? Let's keep it going. It's a lot. When I tell you it's a lot, and this is people who done tapped in. They've been with the team for like, people been there a few months, a year, 2 years, but as you can see, 1,300 came in one day. So 16%, he was up 424, which means he was down. But because we are buying time when we are down, we're not afraid. We got time, right? Let's keep it going. TSM. You can't make this shit up, right? This is real people, real results, real everyday people, not people who are making $18 million. This is regular people with 9 to 5s, regular people like you, regular people who started just like you, right? Ken Rule, 30%, $1,000. He bought it on 4/9. His expiration was 4/14, But the beautiful thing about options is you don't have to wait until the expiration. The expiration is the furthest you can go. But at any given time, you can get out before that, right? Let's keep it going. Rio, $210. I'm going to make it fast because it's a lot, right? SPY put, bought 4.9 to 4.14, 59%. That's 485. That's $485 you could have, right? Again, QQQ, bought it 4.13, same day, 96%. And you think we can't flip $100? You think we can't do $100? That's easy peasy, right? Let's keep it going. Another one. As you can see, 400, right? And it's not like we are just choosing to post wins only. It's so much winning, there are no losses. Which losses is part of the game. You're going to see a loss somewhere, but it's so much winning going on, it's hard to find the losses. You know what I'm saying? Look at Palantir. This is the same Palantir that I was posting on Instagram, and that bozo was talking about, oh, it's unethical. It's a horrible company. We don't give a shit. We are price action traders, right? We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. Look at Meta. Did he buy Meta? Are we in Meta? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it makes money, we get it in. So as you can see, total return $711. This ain't just Palantir. Palantir was just a great opportunity, but there are so many other opportunities, and they all make money. And if you learn how to read the charts, you can make money. Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting down. There's 21 trillion worth of gain. Type 21 if you're picking up the game, if you're getting inspired, if you're seeing possibilities in your head. All right, let's keep it going. What date is this? Meta, again, $393, right? Look at Kate Tolley. Bought Tesla at 460, closed it, 639. That's a 38% growth. $179 realized. That means he cashed out. Look, Palantir, again. Look at Palantir, again and again and again. And this is the same shit I posted on IG. On IG, UNH, pop it. Let me go a little faster. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. This is how much winning is going on. So unless you don't want to win, look at Palantir. You see the date. This is the same date Trump said buy Palantir. I just showed you. 410. Trump said Palantir. We looked at the price action, said bet. We gonna get in. Put our money where our mouth is. We bought this. We bought 618 expiration, which means we had up until 618. So when he posted this contract, Palantir was at 136. Then Palantir went up to 149. The same contract was up probably $1,000. Right? Look, I kid you not. 21%. Right? 21%. Netflix, 1,700. Right? $1,700 pure profit, right? Let's keep it going. Palantir again. UNH, 44%, as you can see, 44%, 755. This is like on a daily basis. This is on a daily basis from different people, right? So I need to show you this. Look at Palantir again. The same Palantir that I was posted and the bozos were talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with anything, people made money. So in life, there's going to be opportunities in front of you. Some people are going to take it and make money. Some people are going to see it and come up with excuses, right? Don't be the person who comes up with excuses. Be the person who takes action. Don't be the person that be talking and have no money. You're broke with opinions, right? You're ethical with an empty pocket. We making money and we stacking sats. So you see Google, he made $589 on Google, $217 on SPY. You know what I'm saying? Realized profits. And we don't do demo trading over here, right? You see Palantir again. Palantir, 20%, 37%. These are action takers, not losers. You see, my man, look at all this. This is profit on profit on profit on profit on profit. So you got to be careful listening to losers with opinions who have never done anything, and they stand in their own way. You try to give them money, they're like, no, I don't want this money. The money is green. Who gives a fuck? Take the money and go feed your family. Don't stand in your own way, right? So look at Ghazali. Ghazali, this is one person. 258, right? 258, 198. This is the same person. 275, as you can see, is different stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's different stuff. Look, Bank of America, 303. So when you add it all up, that's a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? That is a lot of bread. All right, let's keep it going. Tesla, 90. I kind of want to finish, but it's so much fucking money, I can't finish. 1790 on Netflix. We got in February because there was an opportunity, right? Price action opportunity. SPY, 41%. He spent 255, walked away with 360. Too much money. Look at Tesla. And this ain't even what I'm showing. This ain't what I'm showing. I'm showing you what regular people like you are doing. Because I don't want to make it about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it about me. What I want to make about me is my ability to teach anybody to get these type of results. Because I done proved myself. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be like, hey, look at me. I made 20,000. I made 30,000. I made 50,000. It's not about that. It's about, can you teach regular people and have these regular people make big money or consistent money? And as you can see, they making money. That means whatever we are teaching is working, right? It's working. Regular people extracting 4K from the market, from the stock market, so we can go buy some Bitcoin. Regular folks. You know what I'm saying? Regular folks. My man is a truck driver. EL is a truck driver, right? Man, EL was struggling. And I'm going to show you what flipped it. He was struggling like maybe 2 weeks prior to this. He was like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm getting it. I put a course together. I organized it. 24 hours. I did not sleep. Anybody that's in my Discord will know I'm not lying. I just kept, because my goal is I feel like anybody can do it. So I'm going to try as much as possible to simplify it. And he came out swinging, all from a truck. I want you to understand. He's in a truck, over the road trucking. And he came out snapping. Look, 268 in the truck. You at home, what are you doing at home? In a truck, right? He is trucking. and making money at the same time, which means it doesn't matter where you are. Because if a trucker who has to drive and do this and do that can come out snapping like this with a very limited schedule, what is your excuse? You at home, what are you doing with your time, with your free time? What are you doing? 187. When I added it all up together, he made like $2,500. This is all him. And some of these trades I did not even call the trades. This is trades that he executed on his own because he understands. You teach a man how to fish so they can fish for themselves, so they don't have to depend on you. You know what I mean? That is what a good teacher is. Teach them how to fish. Give them the resources, give them the knowledge, show them where to go, what time to go, and they will eat forever. You know what I'm saying? And look, I kid you not. What did he say? He said, I literally read almost all the material you dropped during the weekend sitting in a truck. What is your excuse? What is your excuse? What is your excuse? You at home, somebody just told me, let me go and watch the Knicks game. I'll be back. That's the fucking problem. My man is in the truck. He's soaking up game to change his life. You at home, you have unlimited time to learn, and you watching fucking basketball, you fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. You're making these multi-million-dollar basketball players, you giving them attention. They already rich, you broke. You watching them instead of soaking game. Talk about the Knicks is playing, I'll be back. Fucking loser. You see what I'm saying? There are different types of people. There are people who are waiting for an opportunity to change their lives. And then there are people who will be broke forever because they are broke-minded. They have a peasant mindset. I'm going to watch the Knicks. You fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? Look at my man. 304%. You know how he made this? He's not watching the fucking Knicks. He's not watching the fucking Knicks. He's studying. Why y'all watching basketball and shit? He's studying. Making money. Look at Curve. Meta. 410. The same day Palantir was posted. My man bought Meta 92%. He ain't watching no fucking Knicks. You think he's going to choose Knicks over money? You see that? You see that? Different people consistently. Consistently. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? I've been scrolling. What's your excuse? 155%. What's your excuse? Meta, $100 a day. I have a strategy that will teach you how to make $100 a day. Any day. When I say any day, when I say 100, it's just a market. It's just for marketing. It doesn't mean 100, but minimum 100, or at least it's consistent, right? But some people make 1,000. Some people have been making 2,000. Some people have been making 3,000 consistently on a daily basis. 500, 150, 80, it doesn't matter. But it's more money than you came with. It's more money than you started with. And you can do this all day, every day. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Look, spent, SPY, 696 call expiring 416. He bought 10 contracts. Can somebody tell me how much each contract cost? This is easy math. I gave you the cheat code. If it's 193, then it's the 193 just moved the decimal. $1.93. Move the decimal, it makes it 193. Then he bought 10 contracts. So that is 1930. Then when he closed it, he spent 1930 and closed it at 2460. So he realized 27.47 profit. And that equates to $530. Type 21. If you're picking up the game and you getting inspired and you feel like you too one day can get there, let me know. Let me know if you feel like you too one day can get there. Or why you think you cannot get there. Either you think you can get there or you think, oh, this is not for me. I can't do it because I'm just super retarded. I just can't do this. Everybody is smart and I'm just super retarded. And so for me, I just can't do it. Right? Everybody can do it. All right, let's keep it going. Meta. Again, like I want to stop, but it's so much fucking money. I'm like, God damn, these people been making my life. Look, $2,000. I'm still scrolling. I'm just scrolling. I promise you. Microsoft, we were down. And then Microsoft started coming back. But you know what helped us? We had time. So we bought Microsoft 2.9, right? How much was the average cost for this Microsoft contract? Type it in the chat. In dollars, how much was it? I didn't give you the game. How much did he spend? Over here, where it says average cost. How much was it? In dollars. How much was one contract? 23.23. You move the decimal because automatically contracts are in 100 shares block, right? So whatever the average cost is, you're going to multiply it by 100, and that'll be the cost of one contract. And because he bought 4, it will be 23.23 times 4. You get it? Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm saying. It's 23, not 2232.30. 23.23, 2,323 for one contract. And then because he bought 4, you take that and multiply it by 4. Get it? So Microsoft, he sold 2 contracts. So once he sold 2 contracts, his average went down, and now he was up 54% because he kind of averaged down when Microsoft was going down, right? So he sold some of the first contracts and he had 2 of the other contracts. Then he sold another one and left a runner. And you see Microsoft, now it was reflecting that his last runner cost him $11.30, and the same contract is now up $23.38. That's 100% gain, right? Tesla. This is my man that is in the truck. This is the trucker man. You see Tesla, $1,000 while in their truck, not at home. So if my man can drive an 18-wheeler and make $1,000 on Tesla just like that, what is your excuse? You can do it too, right? Slate trade came through, $146 on the day. Kenru, Palantir. You see the same Palantir that was posted, 30%. The same Palantir on Instagram that was posted for free because Trump gave him a shout out. And then I, as the Black Robin Hood, I decided to bring you the game and you didn't do anything. And this was 30% when it was at 139. It went to 149. So you do the math. Right? Right? Look at Palantir, 22%. This is somebody else. So this is different people, right? Okay, here's a loss. So you see how long, did you see how long we scrolled before we encountered a loss? We've been scrolling. There's the first loss. You see how long we scrolled? There's the first loss. He realized he lost 167. He did a TSM call. Lost 167. Okay. Then he turned around and did a put and made 102. So that means now he's only down like 65, right? So he lost 167 and then turned around and bought a put and made 100. So he didn't lose 167. He lost like 65-ish, right? More Palantir from different people. Palantir, another person, $700 on Palantir. Palantir, 47%, 1,200. Nick Nico, 70% on Palantir, $415. Date bought the same day I posted on Instagram, and people were talking about, but it's gonna go down. I think they don't be knowing what the fuck they are talking about. Palantir, another person, Palantir, $300, 84%, right? This is easy money. This could have been you. Palantir, another person, $441, right? So if you following me on Instagram and you don't take this game, the fuck are you following for? For trolling EYL? That is just a distraction. Palantir, $1,300. Date bought. Same day I posted when Trump posted, and I tried to bring it to you. Okay? Keep it going. That's why I don't want you to see, because we are still in it. Right? Palantir, 795. Then he has another one, 793. You do the math. Right? I'm still scrolling. God damn it. Palantir. Come on, man. $400. So is it a whining? Yeah, but Palantirs, they're unethical. And I think it's going to go, shut up and make some money and stack some sats. Satoshi Saturday. If you bought this, you would have had money to stack some sats. Sitting there whining, talking about shit. Is the company, is the valuation. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It made money. 107%. You could have made money. Now you have no money, but you have an opinion and a bruised ego. And look at what my man Curve did. 1 week. Just so you understand, this is 1 week. You see this? When you see this, this is 1 week. So in 1 week, he made $10,000. Then you know what he did? He withdrew money and then he went and bought vending machines so he could make money from the vending machines and then buy Bitcoin. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look, money, 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 money. Everybody, How many losses do you see? How many losses do you see? Look at that. Palantir, the same fucking Palantir that I posted on Instagram. And the bozo was talking about, I think it's going to go down. I think it's unethical. I think the valuation is, shut up. $3,700 my man made from the same play that you yapping about. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. So this is my man Curb, right? He took out $3,000 from the $10,000 he made in the week. Then he went and bought vending machines, right? Look at my man, Bobby Digital, 470. Like this shit goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Like I promise you, I want to stop, but I have to cover everybody, right? I have to cover everybody. We got into Berkshire, boom, Berkshire making money, right? $1,212, $72, right? Berkshire. And then my man Moan. Moan did a put on Robinhood. So this is a loss, right? Well, he's down. I don't know if he's closed it, but he's down. He did a put on Robinhood and it's down. So you see how long we've been scrolling and how long it took to see a put? All right, here's some more calls, some more money. See? 58%, $1,000. Another 36. Palantir again, the same Palantir that was given for free. Oracle, my man got into Oracle. Ken Rule, you see that? That's $5,000. 4,990. The same information that I'm teaching you guys here is the same shit. Palantir. That's 3,700 you could have had. Look at Nick Nico. 106% on Palantir. Palantir. Look at Bobby Digital. 47%, $883. Palantir. Palantir. Different people, $1,000. Palantir. So you think we want to listen to the person who has opinions, but it's not making any money? If you think it's going to go down, why didn't you buy puts? You think it's going to go down? Why you ain't buy puts? Right? You think it's going to go down? Why you ain't go buy puts? You see that? That's profit for days. That's profit. Profit, man. I'm tired of scrolling. That's profit. I'm tired of scrolling. Tired. Too much winning. What Trump say? So much winning, you're going to be like, damn, what's going on? Look. You know, and I'm going to get to the lesson, but I got to cover everybody, man. I got to cover everybody. Look, Palantir. So we don't want to hear about your opinions about what you think if you ain't making nobody money. This is regular folks making hella money. You know what I'm saying? Palantir. You see that? $1,200 plus another $1,000. You do the math. That's $2,200. You ain't make that at your job for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? $420 on SPY. Man, I'm tired of scrolling. I'm tired of scrolling. I'm tired of scrolling. I'm tired of scrolling. I'm tired. Look. Tired of scrolling. This is just profits. Look. 462, 164, 420. Man, come on, man. Come on, look at Microsoft. Come on now. Look at Microsoft. $3,000. You know what I'm saying? Look, Meta. 142%, $2,200. Goodness gracious. Now, Now, this is part of the receipt, right? But I can't stop without showing you what we do with the money. Why why are you and guy? Man, you funny as hell. Um, I can't I So once we get the money, right, from the stock market, this is what we do. This is what it's about. Stacking sats. So we stack sats with what we make or some of the money we make from the market. But I don't want to stay here too long because I'm going to be here all night. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, it's the same people. Bobby Digital, Curve, JW, right? Look, this was me. I posted that I forgot I had a DCA that is going on, stacking sats all every day, $50, right? I forgot this even existed, you know, every day, every single day, like clockwork, every single day, buying Bitcoin. Whether I make money or no, I'm buying Bitcoin. See the JW 192. Let's go through this quick. Stacking sats. So the goal is we make the money and then we buy Bitcoin. We extract the money from Wall Street, then we stack Satoshis, right? So look, $100, right? Look, stacking sats, stacking sats. This is Curve, the same person that made the 10 grand stacking sats, right? Nick Nico, same person that made $700 from Palantir, bought $250 worth of Bitcoin, right? I said it's Satoshi Saturday. I stack sats. You can see I'm stacking sats. You know what I'm saying? 2,500, 3.4 million sats. So it's not like I'm telling folks to do it and I'm not doing it. We stacking sats. Another $500. That's $3,000, right? Stacking sats. My man SWP, stacking sats. That's 450, right? So we buy, the, we extract, and then we stack. And year to date, $259,000 of Bitcoin have been bought in my community year to date. Not all time, just beginning of this year. So this week, I said this week we stacked, we spent 7,453 and stacked 10.1 million Satoshis. Year to date, we have bought 3.43 Bitcoins. When you break it down into Satoshis, that is 343 million sats, right? This was last week. So JW stacking, right? $500, 174, 148. K Toley stacking. Alex, 2,000. Alex be dropping 2,000 like every other day. 500, right? I dropped 500 here. That is 654,000 sats, right? JW stacking again, 191, 30, right? JW stacking $50, right? Satoshi Saturday. That's what we do. I am $50. Norbert buying $33 every day. JD 75. So I want you to understand this ain't something we just talking about it. We about it, right? So today I forwarded this Satoshi Saturday. Satoshi Saturday, I stacked $500, right? You can see the date, right? You see the date. Date, April 18, 2026 at 1:16 p.m. The price of Bitcoin. There's a transaction. There's the fee that was paid, right? SWP 200, right? So we making the money, gasoline. $25, right? Making the money, stacking the sats. Making the money, stacking the sats. And before I go back to the presentation, let me go back to Instagram real quick because I made a thing on Instagram today, which was dope. But type 21 if you picked up this receipts game as a receipts game, you know? But yeah, so right here, let me put this here and show you something real quickly. So Instagram, right? So I'm gonna talk about my man Curve real quick because this was dope. So I posted this on Instagram and a lot of people loved it. So I said, Raw made 10K trading. He pulled 3K. He pulled out 3K in profits and bought vending machines. He let the market pay for his next income stream, right? So here it was. So he allowed the market to pay him. He took the money to go buy vending machines. And now the vending machines is going to fund his Bitcoin purchases. It's a fucking no-brainer. And that's him. I already showed you his stuff. There's the money he withdrew. And there's some of his profits. So we know exactly where the profits came from. This ain't no fake shit. This is real shit. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit that you could be doing too. You know? All right. Let me go back to the presentation. You know? Back to the presentation. If I could find my slide. Y'all with me? Type 21 if you still with me. Okay, I'm tired. All right. Let's get it going. You still with me? All right. So, let's keep it going. So, over here, if you look at the top, now we're going to learn real quick. We're going to learn real quick, right? Look at the top. What date at the bottom of the top picture, what date do we have there? Type that in the chat. At the bottom of the top picture, what date was that? What date do we have? April 5th, right? Okay. So on April 5th, I told my Discord, I was like, look at the 8-day chart on SPY as the S&P 500 ETF. I said, look at the 8-day chart. The 8-day chart printed a bullish pin bar. Bullish pin bar shows that the market wants to go up. So this was posted in real time. And the bottom picture is the aftermath of the pop. So if you took action on April 5th, when I posted this, you didn't have to wait for Trump to say the strait was open, because the market, through price action, was already telling you that the market wanted to go up. The market already knows. The price action will give you clues as to what is likely going to happen. Type 21 if you're picking up what I'm putting there. So I posted this, and personally, I got into a lot of SPY calls. A lot of calls. Bought some leaps, bought some January of 2027 expiration, June expiration, and I made a lot. Not because Trump said something, but because the price action told me that there was a higher probability that the market was going to push up after seeing this bullish pin bar rejecting support. You with me? All right. Then the same thing happened. If you look at the top, I said IWM on the 8-day has double pin bars. This is my go-to. This is what I wait for in the market. What is price action? That is how stocks move on a chart, right? So is the behavior, or is the movement of the visualization of the price movement. Yeah, you get it? So yeah, so that's what it is. So this is what we use to determine whether there's an opportunity to go up or an opportunity to go down. So you're reading the chart, and the price movement is price action. And if you learn to read price action, you can put the odds of winning in your favor. You know? So when you see pin bars, which is one of my most effective price action strategies, I wait for a market to break up or break down, whatever, and then retest with a pin bar or a bullish engulfing bar or inside bars. These are all examples of bullish price action setups, right? So on April 5th, you can see on the top picture that's IWM broke up, retested, and I noticed these rejection, pin bar rejecting at the support. So in real time, I posted this. I didn't wait after the fact. It didn't matter what Trump was doing. I wanted to get into a call. I got into IWM calls. I got into SPY calls. And look at the aftermath, right? So we're going to learn a few things on that today. Type 21. If you picking up the game, it's Satoshi Saturday, god damn it. I almost didn't do it today because when I showed up, it was like 2 people online. And I asked the 2 people, should I leave? And they said, no, keep it going. They said the show must go on no matter what. I said, say less, right? So Japanese candlesticks are formed using the open, high, low, and close. Right? Yeah. Big Sully and Kaylin said the show must go on. There's only 2 people here. They said the show must go on. I said, listen, if it's one person, we still gonna do it. Right? Whoever shows up is gonna get the game. It doesn't matter if it's a room full of hundreds of people or one person. Shit, I'll talk to an empty room. Right? But I wanted to make sure that people wanted the game. But the important people are here, so that's all that matters. All right. So this is how you define a bullish candle. The price opens here, the white candle where it says open. Price open here, it went low. The low is the bottom wick or lower shadow, right? That is the lowest point. The 2 people, yeah, one is in there, one is already in the Discord, and the other person, I don't know, they have to sign up. But yeah, so this is the body of a candle, right? So when the candle opens, where it says open, that is the price where that stock or ETF or whatever asset it is open. So let's say this is $10. Then during the time frame you are traded, whether it's 15 minutes, 1 hour, during that time, the stock went down from $10 to maybe $8. Then within that time frame, it may have gone up to $15 and then closed at $13. So the body is the open and the close. Wherever it open and close gives you the body of the candle. And if it opens here and closes higher than the open, then it creates a bullish body. Then the wicks, the top of the wick is the highest point that the price got to. And then the bottom or the lower shadow is the lowest price that it got to within that time frame. So if that time frame is a daily time frame, that means within that day, the low is the lowest price that it got to. The upper shadow or the high is the highest price that it got to. But the close is the price that it closed on the day. So if the day starts at, whatever, 12 a.m., at 12 a.m., if it closed here, that means it will have a real bullish body because it closed higher than it opened. And the opposite is true. If it opens here, goes up, makes a high, goes down, makes a low, and then it closes lower than it opens, then it becomes, or it creates a bearish body. That means the market was pushed down. It opened at 10 and it closed at 5. But during that time frame, it may have gone down to $2 and gone as high as $13, but it closed at 5. It opened at 10, closed at 5, went to 2 on the low end, went to 13 on the high end. So if it closes lower than the open, then the body will become a bearish body. And you can signify it with a red candle, black candle, purple candle. You can choose whatever candle you want to choose. Type 21 if you're picking up the game. Type 21 if you're picking up the game. All right. So this here is a very, very powerful setup, right? Very powerful setup called the bearish engulfing bar. Now the bearish engulfing bar, you want to play it at the top of a move, or when the market is trending down and it pulls back up and it creates a bearish engulfing bar, it signifies that the market wants to go down. What this means is once this small candle closed, it closed up here, right? There was a gap. A gap is when price moves higher or lower than where the previous candle closed. So if you look at the small body, you can tell if this is a bullish candle, it means that it opened here at the bottom, created a small wick, went up, created a high wick, and then closed here. But if this is a bearish candle, then technically the open should have been at the same spot that the previous candle closed, right? But that did not happen. It gapped up. So it gapped up, went high, but then turned around and closed way below the bottom of the previous candle. This creates what you call a bearish engulfing bar, because this bar engulfs the entire body of the previous candle. And the effect or the meaning of it is that there's a high probability that the market moves lower after this candle closes. Do you guys understand what I'm saying about this? This is the lesson for the day. Bearish engulfing price action candles, right? So if you can establish that the market is trending up or trending down, then you start looking for these setups, and then you play it. You make money, then you go stack some sats. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? It is really that simple. Really that simple. All right, let's keep it going. So there's a bearish engulfing. So this is how you play it. So this is what I was saying. You see price moves up, up, up. All the white candles are bullish candles. This means the market was going up. It was creating higher highs, right? Higher highs, higher lows. But you see that we got to the top, and then we had an inside bar, right? I want to go over that today, but that was an inside bar. So this candle here, bearish engulfing, it went up and made a high, higher than the small candle. Then it came all the way down and closed below the low of that candle. So this opens the door for a potential reversal of that bullish move. So you buy a put or you go short, you put your stop loss on top of the bearish engulfing, and you see how much money you can make on the way down. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Type 21. Exactly. So this is a put setup. This is a put setup. You know? All right. Let's keep it going. Dragonfly doji. So there's a doji. A doji is an indecision candle, right? This means that the market opened here, open, closing price is the same price. But within that time frame, it went down, rejected. So when the market opened, it was like this. Then the bears came in and pushed it all the way down. And then the bulls came back, pushed it all the way back up, and closed at literally the same price that it opened. So in real sense, it will be opening at $10, going down to $2, coming back up and close it at $10. So essentially it did not move, right? This is the opposite of a bearish engulfing bar. This is a bullish engulfing bar, right? So again, this is the previous candle. If you're looking at the daily candle, this will be the previous day. If you're looking at, 5-minute candle, this will be the previous 5-minute candle. So this candle opened here, closed here, and for whatever reason, the next time the market gapped down, right? So there was an artificial movement. This could be an overnight move or whatever. So market closed here, but it opened lower than where it closed. But once it opened, it came all the way up, created high and then closed slightly below that high. But if you look at the body of this candle, it engulfed the entire body of the previous candle. So with this, you want to find it at a swing low or at support. This is how it looks. And this is when you can buy calls, right? Market is trending down, trending down, trending down, trending down. Bullish engulfing bar. This bar, the low of that candle is way lower than the previous candle. And then the high of that candle is way higher than the previous candle. You get in, look at all the money you would have made, you know? Doji. So at the top of a move, you see the market going boom, 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 boom. Then you see a doji. That can signify a reversal because this is indecision. See, all these candles made a decision. All these white candles are bullish candles. They are bullish bodies, right? They open down here, closed up here. Open here, closed up here. Open here, closed up here. Open here, closed up here. This one opened, went up, came down, and closed at the same level. So if you see this at the top of a move or at the bottom of a move, it can signify indecision or reversal. You know what I'm saying? You get it? Type 21 if you're picking up what I am putting down. Type 21 if you are picking up what I am putting down. And really, this is pretty much what my members in my community, this is literally what we use among other things. But this is the main thing. This is the main foundation. You know what I'm saying? Doji. Highest price, opening price, lowest price, closing price. So when the opening and the closing price is the same as a doji. Gravestone doji is the opposite of the dragonfly doji. Opening price, closing price, and then it goes up. So you want to see this at the top of a move. Tweezer bottoms. So these are all different types of candlestick patterns, right? That tells you something, you know. So bearish candle opens here, comes all the way down here and close. Then the next candle opens and closes where the previous candle opened. That is a reversal, right? So that's a tweezer bottom. And then we have a tweezer top. So you want to get a tweezer bottom. You want to get a tweezer bottom at the bottom of a move. You want to see this at the bottom, right? To go up. And then you want to see this at the top to go down. Because this is essentially, if you think about it, it's essentially this. Do you get it? Type 21 if you get it. If you don't get it, let me explain. Let me know if you get it. Let me know if you get it. You get it? Okay. Because if you combine them, that's essentially what happened. If you do this, you put it together, that means this one came back and erased all of the bearishness, right? It erased it. So now it creates a skeleton, which is the wick, right? You get it? All right. And this is the same thing. Market went all the way up. Then the next candle came, started, brought it all the way down and went slightly lower. So if you combine the two together, it leaves a skeleton. Pretty much. Yep. So this is what it looks like. You see this? So the market is going up. If you combine both of them, it's going up, up, up. Then you get a gravestone doji at the top of the move. This is indecision. You buy a put or you go short. Put your stop loss at the top of the candle and then let it rock. With me? Dragonfly. You see the dragonfly at the bottom? So dragonfly at the bottom. Market moving down, down, down. You see the dragonfly doji, right? Dragonfly doji, you enter, stop loss. Underneath it, you let it rock. Does the black one on the left signify anything? Which black one? Carsey. Specify which black one. There's a lot of black ones. Point it out. The slide before this. Okay, which black one? Said, does the black one on the left, which one? This one? Or this one? This one? So this one wasn't a bearish engulfing, because if you look at the previous candle, the low of this candle did not go below the previous candle's low, right? The high went slightly higher, but the bottom wick did not, right? So you wouldn't do anything here. All right. And this will be the bottom one. So over here we have, okay. So now you guys are going to tell me what these are. What is number one? Maybe I didn't mention it, but some of you guys know it. What candlestick pattern is number one? Number one. What candlestick pattern is number one? Number one, what candlestick pattern is it? Is it a tweezer bottom? Is it an inside bar? Is it a bullish engulfing bar? What is it? Number one, bearish engulfing? No. No. Bullish engulfing? No. Is inside bar? Yes. So number one is a good job, Carsey. Good job, Big Silly. So number one is an inside bar. So an inside bar is the opposite of I would say a bullish engulfing. It's just that the big candle is on the other side, right? So I understand why some of you guys may have said bullish engulfing, but the bullish candle is not engulfing the bearish candle. You get what I'm saying? So you said for you, what did you say? For you is not, no, it's not. It's an inside bar. So the bearish candle that is leading. If you're looking at number one, the box, we have a bearish candle that engulfs the bullish candle. So that bearish candle has a baby. If you look at the previous two candles before that, big silly, not big silly. Did I say silly? Shit, I don't even know what I'm saying. So if you look at the previous two candles, there's a bearish candle and a bullish candle. That also is an inside bar because the bullish candle is smaller and is within the belly of the mother candle. If you look at this, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor. This and this is also inside bars, right? This and this is also inside bars because this candle is in the confines of the previous candle because the high of that previous candle is higher and the low is lower. So it makes it an inside bar. Now, if you look at this candle right here, this is a bullish engulfing candle because the high of this candle relative to this candle is higher. Yeah, it's the same thing. Harami, pregnant. So the high is higher, the low is lower. So this candle here, it doesn't have any number. But this candle has a higher high compared to this, compared to this, and compared to this. Right? You can't see the cursor? Okay, forget about it. Oh, so here, you see the cursor here, sorry. So right here, this is what I mean. Can you see the cursor now? Can you see the cursor now? Guys, let me know if you can see the cursor. Can you see the cursor? Nah. Okay, so this candle, right, is a bullish engulfing candle. Why? Because it engulfs the previous candle and the previous candle and the previous candle and the previous candle. Got it? So this engulfs. And so the top of that candle becomes the high and the bottom of that candle becomes your low. And so long as the top is higher than the previous candles, then it's a bull. It engulfs the top and it engulfs the bottom. That's basically what it is. Okay, so number two. What is number two? What type of candlestick pattern is number two? Is this an inside bar, bullish engulfing, or tweezer bottom? Is this a bullish engulfing? It's a tweezer bottom. It's a tweezer bottom. Okay, let's go to number three. It's number three, an inside bar, bullish engulfing, or tweezer bottom. Number three. Inside bar, bullish engulfing, or tweezer bottom. Bullish engulfing, bullish engulfing. Bullishing. Okay, number four. It's number four. You're all correct. Number four. It's number four, an inside bar, tweezer bottom, or bullish engulfing. It's number four, inside bar, tweezer top, tweezer bottom, or bullish engulfing. So you don't need another candle after number 3 to jump in. Nope. So for number 3, you could have jumped in. So number 3, right? When number 3 closed, the next candle was a doji. So you could have gotten in or waited for the candle that closes above number 3. So because this was a doji, if you were waiting, you would have been like, okay, it hasn't closed above number 3, so I'm gonna wait. So the moment this candle right here closed above number 3, that could have been your entry. You enter, and then your stop loss is 2 ways. You can put your stop loss at the 50% retracement of number 3 or at the bottom of number 3. You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Okay, number 5, is that a bullish engulfing or tweezer bottom or tweezer top or inside bar? Number 5, what do we have? Bullish engulfing, tweezer bottom, tweezer top, bullish engulfing. Okay, how about number 6? Bullish engulfing, tweezer bottom, tweezer top. Instagram, can Instagram hear me? Number 6 is an inside bar. Are you sure? Number 6 is a bullish engulfing bar. How about number 7? What's number 7? What's number 7? Number 7 is inside bar. Good job. All right. I didn't number these, but the ones that are highlighted, these are all inside bars. Can y'all see everything that I pointed to? You had a question about the time frame. So the time frame doesn't matter. I don't even remember which time frame these are. It could be daily, it could be 2 hours, it could be 1 hour, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 30 minutes. It doesn't matter. The psychology is still the same, right? The psychology is the same. So the main thing you want to do is you want to understand what the higher time frame trend is, right? So if you know that the weekly is trending up, then you want to go with the trend on a lower time frame. So you want to find, an inside bar that is pulling back, right? Looking like it's going down. You still can't hear? I don't know, man. IG folks, I don't know. IG, let me hang up. I'm gonna hang up and come back in. So IG, I'm gonna hang up and come back. But do you guys get it? YouTube folks, you get it? YouTube, do you get it? Okay, YouTube gets it. So YouTube gets it. Right? All right, 1 second. Oh, I ain't doing no AI anything. I'm trying to do AI. All right. Okay. So all of these are inside bars, right? But this one here, you see this one? What is this? The one I'm pointing at, this. What's the one the cursor is on? That's a bullish engulfing, right? You see how clear it is? It engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. So this is engulfing one, like I said, 1, 2 to the left of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. What about this one? Is this a bullish engulfing? This one. Is this also a bullish engulfing? So this is a bullish engulfing. And we have an inside bar here. Right? Then we have an inside bar here. All right. This is Tesla. So Tesla, you can see right here, this is inside bars. You see inside bars. Inside bars with dojis. Right? Over here, you see this is inside bars. Right? You see the mother candle is the red candle. And then you got this candle, which is within the belly of that candle. Then you got this candle, then you got this candle, and then you got this candle. So the top, you want to break, once the top of that candle breaks and closes above it, it's your entry. Then your stop loss is underneath that candle. And if you did that here, you would have made money. This here is also an inside bar. This is inside bars. The first candle, the high and the low, covers both this candle, and this candle. And then once this candle broke, it went all the way up. Then it created a cluster of inside bars up here too, right? On the top here, the green candle is the mother candle. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 babies. So when the bottom of that mother candle breaks, then you go short. Your stop loss is at the top of that candle. Does that make sense? Type 21 if you got it. You got it? Absolutely. So the candles with the long wicks indicate indecision, so the price is moving sideways. Which candles are you referring to? So at the top, when the baby candles are red, that's an indication it's failing. Yeah, I mean, that's an indication it's moving sideways, it's consolidated, right? So even if the baby candles are red, if it was to break above the mother candle on the top, you will continue to go up because technically the trend is up, right? But the way the inside bars work, it doesn't matter which side it breaks. Whichever side it breaks is where you want to go. It doesn't matter if the candles are red or green, right? So long as they're in the mother's belly, they're in the mother's belly. But even if the candles were red, and then instead of breaking below the foot of the mother, if it were to break above the top of the mother, you would have continued going up. But because it broke the bottom of the mother candle, then it opens the door for it to push down. Same thing with here. The trend is up, right? You have this candle with an inside bar, inside. This is where you want to break. You want to break the top of this first mother candle, and then that gives you the direction of where price wants to go. So whichever side breaks is your cue. That's where we want to go. But if you already know, if you've already established from a higher time frame that the trend is up, then you kind of have a bias, right? You know that on a higher time frame, on a weekly, on a daily, on a 6 hour, 8 hour, the market is trending up. So I want to go with the trend. So if it breaks up, you feel comfortable that, okay, this is flowing with the higher time frame direction. We making sense or we making sense? Are we making sense or are we making sense? So we look for entry at the break of the mother candle. Yep, whichever side. But if you want to play it safe, wait for it to break with the side of the flow, right? So if the market is trended up, then you have a bias that you're going to wait for it to break with the trend because the trend is your friend, right? The trend, going with the trend will give you a higher ROI than going against the trend. You can still make money, but if the trend is up, then if you're going against it, you're playing the pullback. And usually the pullback does not give you enough money or enough move. You get me? So it's best for you to wait for it to like pull back. So like here, you see how over here is going up, up, up. You don't want to buy at the top. So I will wait for it to pull back down, right? And because I know I want to go up, once it's down, I'm looking for a break of the top of the mother candle to go with the trend. The trend is up. So I don't want to buy at the top. That will make you top boy like Ian Dunlap, Rashad Bilal, EYL, right? You don't want to be top boys in the game. You want to wait, let the market pull back, give you a discount. And because you already have a bias, because you already have a direction from the higher time frame, you rock with it like that. Let the games begin. That's the lesson for the day. That's the end of, damn, I did 3 hours. I thought I was going to be, and I ain't even done. So now I'm about to distribute the Satoshis. So anybody who I mentioned your name, you should have been sent me your wallet of Satoshi, Lightning wallet, not Bitcoin wallet, Lightning wallet. So we got Big Silly, we got the Fab Life, we got Ogun Sinhola, we got Harris, Trade with Dr. Chaz, we got True and Dope, Nico, Thunder 4, Yonkin AJ, TK, and KBR481. You got it? If wallet of Satoshi, you send your wallet, all right. IG folks, I'm gonna have to get off IG real quick because I gotta use my phone. What time frame do you recommend? Beginners 5 minutes? No, beginners start from daily. Beginners you want to do daily. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Tap it on YouTube. I'm just sharing it on IG, but YouTube is where it's at. So I'm gonna use my phone. You know, I think I will put my wallet of Satoshi on my other phone so I can still do YouTube, but I gotta use my phone. So IG folks, bye. All right. TK, that is not a Lightning wallet address. That is not a Lightning wallet address. That's not a Lightning wallet address. So we're gonna do this. Let me move this out the way. Yeah, daily for starters. And even if you're not a beginner, daily is still the best, right? Daily is still the best for starters and for intermediate people and even for pros. Daily is the best. Daily is more reliable. So let me come here. Wallet of Satoshi. So the wallet of Satoshi. Let me show you what, because I think you guys don't know what wallet of Satoshi is. Go here. Wallet of Satoshi. You see this? This is wallet of Satoshi. Download it. Whether you have Android or an iPhone, go to the App Store, download wallet of Satoshi. It will give you an address. The address looks like an email. Wallet of Satoshi. It looks like an email. So I'm gonna start sending it. And here's the thing. If I when I send you and you get it, you're supposed to tag me on Instagram with proof of receipt. Yeah, it's the same. It doesn't matter. If it's a Lightning, if it's a Lightning wallet, just send me. That's all you need. Any Lightning wallet will work. Any Lightning wallet address will work. So long as it's Lightning. And the Lightning is cheaper, you know. So let me see who's gonna be the first. So we're gonna go to, let's see who has sent me. Let's see who has sent me. So we got True and Dope. So True and Dope, you're gonna be number one, 21,000 sats. Make sure you tag me with the with proof of what do you call it? Proof of funds. The hell? What's my IG? What you mean? What's my? Where you find me at? How you know my IG? Where you find me at? Where you from? That means you don't follow. And if you don't follow, you gotta hit the follow. You gotta hit the follow button. If you ain't following, you ain't getting no sats. You gotta hit the follow button. If I check and you are not following, you ain't getting those sats. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's see. Send. Oh, YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna go True and Dope. We're going first. True and Dope. You're gonna get 21,000. 21,000 sats. Damn. So True and Dope, I got you. 21,000 sats. In the meantime, in between time, did you guys understand the lesson? So Wallet of Satoshi, if you don't have a Lightning wallet, go to Wallet of Satoshi. And so I got True and Dope. Who else is next? We got Harris. Okay, Harris, I'm familiar. You've gotten a few sats from me. Harris is gonna get 21,000 sats. So Harris, when you get it, you know the drill. Take a screenshot to let these folks know that this shit is real, right? That I'm not out here capping. 21,000 sats. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they know this movement is real. You know what I mean? Okay, Harris, I got you. Who is next? I got Harris. Let's see. Sent. So I sent Harris. Sent. You what do you call it? True and Dope, sent. Right? We got 2 out. That's like $32. Big Silly. Okay, Wallet of Satoshi. Copy. Big Silly. Today's the first lesson. Yeah, this is lesson number 5. So what did you learn? Who is teaching you and sending Bitcoin? Am I crazy or something? Who is doing this? Who teaching you who giving you the game and sending sats? Okay. Big silly. Make sure you tag because I'm giving you more sats than Cash App did. Cash App was giving $5. You know what I'm saying? Cash App gave 7,000 sats. I'm giving 21,000 sats. All right. So sent big silly. Okay, who else? Who is this? Who is Ogun Shihola? Let me make sure it's the same official Hola. Okay. Ogun Shihola. Kaylin, is that you? Kaylin, I thought you were Ogun Shihola. Okay, I think that's the right person. Ogun. Oh, Kaylin is Fab Life. Okay. Okay, so Ogun, I got you. I thought somebody was trying to pull a fast one. All right, so Ogun. Oh, Kaylin, I already got yours. So Ogun, I'm gonna send you 21,000 sats. All right. So I got Ogun. Make sure you take a screenshot, tag me in your stories or whatever. You know the vibe. All right. Who else? So we got Ogun sent. Where's Dr. Shaz? Taki Drama. Who is Taki Drama? Who are you? Who's Taki Drama? Who is that? We got Big Silly. We got Ogun. We got Harris. We got Nico. Who's Taki Drama? Where you come from? Who said you won anything? Okay, Young Kid AJ. So Young Kid AJ. Taki Drama. You are not part of the top 10. You are part of the top 10. Where you come from? Okay, so Rough Blouse. Young Kid AJ. Rough Blouse. Rough Blouse 818. That's Young Kid AJ. 21,000. Okay. Young Kid AJ, you know the vibes. So we got Young Kid AJ. Dr. Chaz, let me see. Dr. Chaz. Dr. Chaz. Dr. Chaz, I don't see you. Dr. Chaz, what did you send me? What is this? TK. TK, I got you. I got TK. TK, you know the vibes. So I'm gonna send TK. No, Dr. Chaz, yours is a Bitcoin. It looks like a Bitcoin wallet address. It doesn't look like a Lightning wallet. Make sure it's a Lightning wallet address. So we got TK 21,000 sats. 21,000 sats is like $16. Yeah, you want to send it in, it's like in an email form. What you send is a bunch of, what you send looks like a bunch of numbers and letters. So we got TK. Okay, Fab Life. Fab Life, is yours still secure something something? Kaylin, is yours still secured hobby? Kaylin, is yours secured? For sure, for sure. They don't be thinking this shit is real. This shit is real. Okay. So Kaylin, secured hobby 380. So I got Kaylin coming your way, 21,000 Satoshis. And you know how these people won? Because they were early. They showed up when nobody else was here today. So we didn't even have to do a quiz. It was just the first 20 minutes or so. It was only 2 people. So that's just what it was today. You know, every day is different. Okay, it's not loading. Let me go to Dr. Chaz. Now you got it. Dr. Chaz, now you got it. So Dr. Chaz sent Boiling Mo. That name is crazy. Boiling Mo. So Dr. Chaz, 21,000 Satoshis. The gems are dry. Appreciate it, Carsey. I appreciate it. So Dr. Chaz, I got you. It's only 2 people left. Wait, I need Kaylin. Kaylin, yours is not working. Why isn't it working? Secured. Okay. So Kaylin, 21,000 Satoshis coming your way. You tag me and you let them know this shit is real. So Kaylin has been sent. Who is where's KBR 481? Where's KBR 481? KBR. Yeah, KBR. What's yours? Where did you send it? KBR 481. KBR. Where are you at? What's your name on IG? Where did you send it? So there's only two people left, and then we are done. KBR481. What's your name on IG? KBR481. We waiting on you. What is your name on IG? What's your name on Instagram? Man, Kasi, you are nosy as hell. So we got two people. Roman Bryant. So did you send it? Because I don't see you, man. You hold it up the line. Oh, Roman Bryant. I see you. But what did you send me? This ain't no Lightning wallet. This ain't no Lightning wallet. KBR. I need a Lightning wallet. Who is this? And then the other one is Thunder 4. Who is Thunder 4? Because I got to make sure I'm sending it to the right people. Because I didn't got scammed on Twitter before. KBR, where's your Lightning wallet? You holding up the line, man. Is that I always catch the lives late, so I watch the replays. For the most part, the knowledge is enough for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. You know, we showing up, we giving the game, and then, you know what I'm saying? The rest is just extra shit. You know what I'm saying? No, it has to be a wallet. It has to be, I mean, it has to be like an address. But let me see. Let me see what happens. Let me see what happens. So you on Cash App, let's see. Yeah, it's not working. It's not working, man. I need like an address. I need an address. Who's the other one? Thunder 4. So let me show you what an address looks like. It will look something like this. You see this? It will look something like this. You see how this one is rough blouse 818 at wallet of Satoshi, or this. You see how this one, he said hi, big silly. You see how it's eminent dungeon. Eminent dungeon to at wallet of Satoshi. So it's like an email. And then you just send me the email and I'll send you the sats. You could have went to wallet of Satoshi. Go here. If the Cash App thing ain't working, go here. Go to here. Download this. You know what I'm saying? Download this. And then there's just one more person. That is Thunder 4. Thunder 4, when KBR 481 is done and you don't send me, I'm about to end the show, man. I'm hungry. Gotta go grab something to eat. So I'm waiting. Don't make me wait on you to send you money. You know what I'm saying? If somebody trying to send you money, don't let them wait. You know? Don't let them wait. What is this? It didn't work. KBR, it did not work. The thing you sent, it didn't work. Your Cash App link did not work. You gonna make somebody else get your sats, man. Who wants KBR sats? 10K for Aku and 10K for you. You see what they trying to do to you, man? KBR, you wasting time. It's supposed to be like an email address. You're about to lose your sats, man. Too much sats don't hurt. Anyway, send it to me when you get it. Send it to me when you get it. Yeah, Silly got some already. Yeah, send it to me when you get it, but we'll do this offline. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all night trying to figure it out. But yeah, this is the end of it. This brings us to the end of Satoshi Saturday episode week. I think there's like week 8 or something, but week 5 of the classes. So same time next week. Pull up here, come and learn how to trade, talk shit or whatever, and take it from there. Oh, yeah, and let me do this. For the folks, if you are interested, I forgot to do this. If you want to tap into the Discord, right? I got a wait list, 3-day free trial, right? 3-day free trial. Come tap in so you can make some of this money. You know what I'm saying? Come and tap in. Here's the link, right? Come tap in and make some of this money, because we're going to be doing all kinds of shit. So 1 second. Real black. Oh shit. I'm supposed to log in. You know what I mean? True and dope. You're greedy ass. True and dope. You're greedy self. Didn't you just win 21,000 sats? True and dope talking about, hold on. Let me pin it. True and dope talking about, oh shit. But yeah, so that's it. If you are interested, tap in, click the link. If you can't afford it, if you're in Venezuela or something, I know you can't afford it. So don't even waste your time, right? If you are outside the States, Don't even waste your time because this shit ain't cheap, you know? But if you want to make some money, tap in, come see what we do, come see the value. Ain't nobody gonna ask you to pay. You gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Because if this is what I'm doing on YouTube for free, can you imagine? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's my time. Tap in. You outside the States? Where you at? Shaw C. Charles. Where are you located? Which country? Which country are you repping? I know we got some people from Jamaica. We got some people from Bermuda. You in Kenya? Gabriel the Satoshi. He doesn't have light. Man, you a mess, man. Carsey, you are a mess. Kenya, you know? Kenya. Okay. Man, Gabriel done won so many times. Carsey, Gabriel done won so many times. Yeah, he shouldn't even don't even waste your time because you know what I mean. Just soak the sat game, stack your sats, and just move on. But yeah, man, that's it. Yeah, he's won so many times. Gabriel, how many sats you done got from me so far? How many sats? Gabriel, what's the total number of sats you've won? Because you won a few times. What's your tally? You've won a few times. What's your tally of sats? About how much? Yeah, I want to see. Gabriel, Harris, Young Kid AJ, they've won so much sats from me. I want to see how much Gabriel then got. So he ain't new here. Yeah, he already rich. Look at Harris. You see what I'm saying? Harris then gotten 200,000 sats. You know what 200,000 sats is? Let me show you what 200,000 sats. So let's do this. Let me show you what 200. I said I was done, but I guess. Let's see. Let's see what 200. So 200,000 sats, right? See? So if we come here and we type 200,000 sats, yeah, that's about 151. You see what I'm saying? Gabriel, how many sats you done got? I want to know yours, Miss Venezuela man. That's a lot. Like I said, Cash App is given like four times. No, each time is 21,000. So if you won four times, we talking what, 80 something? So let's say 84. That's $63, man. What can you buy? Let me let's do this. I'm gonna see Venezuela. I'm gonna do Venezuela currency to USD. How much is? Let's do this. Is this what Venezuela? Is this what your currency is? So wait, is this? Are you serious? So $63 is what? That is that is 30,000. Gabriel, is that right? One USD is equivalent to 479 VES. That is crazy. It's complicated to explain. Man, your currency is trash. What can it buy? Gabriel, what can it buy? We want to know. That's where the value, yeah, you're right. What can it buy? What is the purchasing power of 30,200 VES? What is it? Like, what is the average monthly salary in Venezuela? Don't make us go to ChatGPT, because if you don't tell us, we'll go to ChatGPT and it will tell us. So please make it easy for us. You know what? You are wasting time. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. Can it pay the light bill? Man, Carsey, you are terrible. How much or what is the value? What is the value or purchasing power of 30,000 VES in Venezuela? Break it down for me. Look at that. Average monthly salary is like $2. What the hell? So do y'all see this? 30,000. Venezuela is partially dollarized. Prices are 1 to 2 weeks of basic groceries for one person. What? Eating out. 10 basic meals. Transportation. Mobile? Are you serious? That's a lot. Okay. What is the interesting? No, give me a wallet. Give me a wallet address. I need a wallet address. It has to be a wallet address. But yeah, that's good stuff. Anyway, when you find it, DM it to me so I don't stay on here all night. Let me see. I hope you got it now. Nah, you're sending me a link. Let me see. Where are you located? KBR. It is not working. KBR. It is not working. It is not working. It is not working. I click on the link. It doesn't take me anywhere. I copy the link. It's not working. I'm saying, you holding up the line. Just figure it out. DM it to me. We'll do it offline. But anyway, gotta go. Gotta go feed the kids. I'm out. Peace. Good night.